Hey y'all. This is Voice Paul, the voice of NOAA Weather Radio, on behalf of CXP EAS 05 Media Network, and more. Do you want to consider giving CXP more subscriber milestones? Or are you busy doing some random brainrot memes on your phone, or any other devices? Actually, don't do the toilet cringe. You know what to do: like, comment, subscribe, and tap the notification bell for more videos.
The civil authorities have issued a required weekly test for all of Connecticut, all of District of Columbia, all of Delaware, all of Florida, all of Georgia, all of Indiana, all of Kentucky, all of Massachusetts, all of Maryland, all of Maine, all of Michigan, all of North Carolina, all of New Hampshire, all of New Jersey, all of New York, all of Ohio, all of Pennsylvania, all of Rhode Island, all of South Carolina, all of Virginia, all of Vermont, and all of West Virginia beginning at 11:01 a.m. and ending at 12:01 p.m. Test message equals open cap EAS feed configuration test message.
There goes 101.5.
Was the movie, but
It was like one of those like slow, esoteric.
this is a test of the emergency alert system.
Oh, God. Alright, here goes Miami. Yep.
This is a test of the NOAA Weather Radio warning device. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers are automatically activated to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of these receivers normally are conducted by the National Weather Service
Miami knows what they're
Wednesday
doing.
between 11 a.m. and noon. When there is the threat of or existing severe weather in the area on Wednesday, the test is postponed to the first available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, will occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in perfect working order. To provide the most consistent warning service possible, the warning alarm will be activated only for warnings and selected watches affecting the South Florida counties. In addition to the regular alarm tone, the NOAA Weather Radio system is equipped with an additional warning service called SAME that is short for specific area message encoder. Unlike the normal tone of 1050 Hz, which activates all alarmable NWR radios monitoring the station, SAME allows people with a special receiver to be notified of watches and or warnings affecting only the county desired. SAME radios are especially useful for schools, hospitals, businesses, government agencies, and commercial radio and television. For more information regarding the SAME program, contact your local National Weather Service office.
There we go.
originating from Western Florida. This is also a test of the same system or specific area messaging code. The same system will alert only the county or counties affected by a particular warning. These tests are conducted each Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. This is NOAA Weather Radio, your 24-hour voice of your National Weather Service. The preceding signal was a test of the public warning and alarm for transmitters in the Florida listening area originating from Western Florida. This is also a test of the same system or specific area messaging code. The same system will alert only the county or counties affected by a particular warning. These tests are conducted each Wednesday.
This is NOAA Weather Radio, the 24-hour voice of...
What's up?
This is NOAA Weather Radio, the 24-hour voice of your National Weather Service. The preceding signal was a test of the public warning and alarm for transmitters in the Florida listening area originating from Ruskin, Florida. This is also a test of the same system or specific area messaging code. The same system will alert only the county or counties affected by a particular warning. These tests are conducted each Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon, and again between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. unless severe weather threatens. This concludes the weekly test. We now return to regular programming.
A severe thunderstorm was located over Lakewood, or 7 miles northeast of Nashville, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Hendersonville, Green Hill, Mount Juliet, Bethpage, Goodlettsville, Gallatin, Bledsoe Creek State Park, Lebanon, and Lakewood. This includes Interstate 65 near mile marker 98. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
This is a required monthly test of the emergency alert system. Had this been an actual emergency or dangerous situation, official messages and directions would have followed the alert tones. This test is brought to you by the Florida Division of Emergency Management. Followed the alert tones. This test is brought to you by the Florida Division of Emergency Management, the Florida Association of This concludes the required monthly test of the emergency actual emergency or dangerous situation. Official messages and directions will not follow the alert tones. This test is brought to you by the Florida Division of Emergency Management, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and your local broadcast station or cable provider. This includes the required monthly test.
Well, this one I got is set in feudal Japan. And I'm not close to done with this. The game is very...
1039.
Alright, here we go. Alright, there goes 103.9.
103.9?
Yeah, mine's going off.
You getting it right now?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
This is a required monthly test of the emergency alert system. Had this been an actual emergency or dangerous situation, official messages and directions would have followed the alert tones. This test is brought to you by the Florida Division of Emergency Management, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and your local broadcast station or cable provider. This concludes the required monthly test.
All right. 101.5 is going.
Okay, he's so good at winning all of these virtual racing competitions that they let him get in a real car, and now he's quite possibly the best or one of the best drivers in NASCAR. So
it makes sense because I used to kill it in Madden, and I told my parents I could be an NFL quarterback.
It's a lot like that. It's essentially the same thing. You mentioned Chastain; he finished 5th on it. So they're in Miami, and I want to go so bad.
We have to go to the, well, I guess not, because you watch it with Danielle. I was going to say, we have to go to the bar one day.
There goes the BPT.
This is a required monthly test of the emergency alert system. Had this been an actual emergency or dangerous situation, official messages and directions would have followed the alert tones. This test is brought to you by the Florida Division of Emergency Management, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and your local broadcast station or cable provider. This concludes the required monthly test.